Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Fiona from Guangzhou Tycorun Energy Co. Limited. So today's in our video, we are going to talk about the safety of electrocar and the invention, also the history of lithium ion battery. If you are interested, please keep watching. So recently, one of my clients told me that he is going to buy electrocar, but he heard a news about electrocar self-igniting. So he worries about this problem, and he come to me and asked me that why lithium-ion battery self-ignite and whether the lithium-ion battery is safe or not. So today we are going to illustrate these questions for you. To tell you the safety of lithium-ion battery, we have to start from the invention and the history of lithium-ion battery. So around 200 years ago, in 1780, an Italian anatomist called Galvani, he found out that when he is using two different metal knife to frog's leg, he found out that there is an electricity, and he thought that this is bioelectricity. But later, this statement was rejected by people. Later on, in around 20 years later, in 1799, a physicist scientist called Volt, he restarted this statement. Like Galvani have found out that there is bioelectricity in legs of frogs, right? Then it was rejected by people, and when it comes to 1799, Mr. Volt have restarted this problem, and he found out that actually it was not bioelectricity. Actually, it was the electricity was from two different metals. And later, in 1836, a person called Daniel, he invented a battery which is more closer to modern battery. That's copper core battery. Yeah, that's copper core battery. But later, people thought that sulfuric acid was not as convenient as so they used a viscous electrolyte instead of sulfuric acid. Why can electricity generated by using two different metals? Actually, this is chemically called that potential of the metal electrode is different. Anyway, if two different metals placed in together, they're going to generate the electricity current together. People keep trying which kind of metal is best for using, and then people gradually fall in love with using a new kind of material that's called lithium-ion battery, lithium ion. So as I have mentioned that if there is two different metals, they are going to generate the current electricity, right? People are always looking for a better material. So later, people find out the lithium material. So lithium is a metal, and one of the advantages of lithium is very light and has high energy density. In fact, the first person who has invented the lithium was Edison. Our great scientist Edison actually is the first person who have invented the lithium. But until 1991, people didn't use the lithium-ion battery. And in 1991, Sony company have launched the first 1865 battery. Yeah. So lithium-ion battery was invented by Edison, but until 1991, people didn't use lithium-ion battery. This 1865 battery has a relatively simple structure, a relatively stable nature, and relatively cheap cost. So it has been widely used in our daily life. For example, our power bank, or also our laptops, so on. So when you disassemble the inside of those products, you can see that most of them inside is 1865 battery. So since when people start to study lithium battery again? Let's talk about the principles of lithium battery. Actually, the principle of lithium battery is quite simple. Actually, lithium ion battery has these four main principles. The first is it's similar to our original lithium battery. Original battery, for example, it has a positive electrode and also have a negative electrode. This is similar to our ordinary battery, except for these two same. Also, there is a layer of film between the electrode side and negative side. Also, the choice for material for lithium-ion battery is very important. The anode material is graphite. And also, nowadays, there is also one popular new kind of lithium battery, that's ternary battery. And this ternary battery is from three different materials. They are nickel, cobalt, and manganese. This is combination of three materials together, and then the ternary battery came out. So you might be interested in. So they are both lithium-ion batteries. What's the difference between LiFeP4 battery and also ternary battery? I'm going to compare this from three aspects. They are from safety, energy density, and also low temperature performance. Okay, when we look at for the LiFeP4 battery, its density is 100 to 150. And when it comes to ternary battery, it's around 200 to 300, right? It's obviously the density is higher, the ternary battery is higher than the LiFeP4 battery. Okay, the second one is low temperature performance. So the low temperature performance of LiFeP4 battery is very low, and the ternary battery is around 20 degrees Celsius. I can illustrate you like this. If you're a northern country, if you're in southern country, maybe you cannot realize this. But if you're a northern country like in Russia or some very cold places in winter, you will find out that your battery is not working in the very cold days in winter, right? Like when you go out when it's snowing, you will find out that your phone is already turned off. This means. And the third one about its safety. So when it comes to second, the ternary battery was better than the LiFeP4 battery, right? So, but nothing is perfect in the world. So when it comes to the third part, when it comes to safety, the LiFeP4 battery is much more safe than the ternary battery. Actually, it really depends on your occasion of using, also your local market, which kind of battery is most suitable for you. Actually, they both have their advantages, also their disadvantages. So why it means safety is 80, 100 degrees and 200 degrees. It means that when the battery is overheating, the LiFeP4 battery can bear until 800 degrees. And when it comes to ternary battery, it can bear until 200 degrees. But people ask why the lithium-ion battery self-ignite. Actually, there are several problems. One of them is overheating. Overheating, maybe it's from the high temperature in your local place. And also another second is maybe over discharge or overcharge it. These 3 points, they may cause the self-ignite of the battery. Normal batteries have their overcharge protection, but if your overcharge protection fails, the self-ignite will occur. So I'm sure that you have heard the self-ignite of Tesla car, right? Actually, the Tesla car, it uses the ternary battery, and the battery type is 8065O battery. So if you open the Tesla car, you will find out that the whole under of the car is so many pieces of 8065O batteries around. So you may ask me how many pieces of batteries there is in Tesla car. Usually there is around 800 pieces of 8065O batteries. So you can imagine that whole under of the car is this kind of battery. And Tesla have promised that they have used the best BMS system, but it's really hard to avoid when the one piece of battery has a problem, the whole battery is going to burn out. For this phenomenon, Tesla later they gave a report, and it said that in this phenomenon, it's because one piece of battery has a problem and the other all batteries have burned out. Okay, and there is also another car that's much more safer. They use 96 pieces of square lithium ion battery, and this it's much more easy for BMS system to control than controlling the 8,000 pieces of battery. So in this situation, even if this 96 battery, one of the 9060 batteries is burned out, you will still have time to escape. So no matter what happens, no matter it's electrocar or no matter laptop or some power banks, we have to be very useful when we are using our lithium ion batteries. But don't worry, they are still very safe, and actually lithium ion battery is very safe. Every piece of lithium battery is past the restrict tests of our company. So you just have to be careful when you are using lithium ion battery, but don't worry, they are very safe.